You're listening to the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Well,
Sup?
hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Evil Metal Gamers Podcast.
Still on strike.
Yeah, obviously. It is episode 28. Today is April 4th, 2018. My name is Jose Roldan, and this is Frank Berna right beside me. I'm not editing this shit. And so you're not going to be going like, this is Frank the Tank Berna.
You don't even know what you're talking about
Go
today.
ahead. And this is the Evil Metal Gamers Podcast, where you can get all your geek news.
All week. Every week.
It's been a slow week, other than the Far Cry. Nothing else has come out. God, I'm just waiting now. Now that it's April, I'm waiting for April 20th. Nothing else matters.
God of War.
Oh, God. I'm off. If I can find somebody to take my Saturday, I freaking won't work Saturday too.
So I found out something interesting with GameStop. Apparently they don't do midnight releases anymore.
I told you.
They do 9 o'clock releases.
What the fuck is a 9 p.m.?
9 p.m.
What?
Yep. They started it at the end of last year for Call of Duty.
Okay, wait a minute. So they're releasing the game
A day early at 9 o'clock. It's easier on
Is that legal? Are
it's
they allowed to do
easier-
that?
It's easier on the employee and it's safer for the customer.
Is that legal?
Yes.
Doesn't every game have a release date? Remember when we used to work at Blockbuster, we were not allowed to take them out a minute before Tuesday?
Yeah.
So they're breaking street date.
Yes and no.
No, yes. So this is what I would do, or what we used to do, is we wait for a company like that to do that shit, and then we would release it too. So
But that's what they're doing.
if Target is smart, or Walmart, they just wait for them to do the shit like that and then just release their game too. So then it'll be a 9 p.m. release everywhere else. And the only person that get in trouble would be GameStop.
But GameStop, they've done it before.
I
With
know,
the
but
big
obviously-
AAA, apparently with the big AAA titles, the companies see why it's okay.
I mean, they must be asking permission,
yeah, because it's
or they're paying the fine.
yeah, but I mean, think about it. Having your employees have to stay at the job for an additional 3 hours.
Yeah, it does suck.
Yeah.
Not only an additional 3 hours, but
Then
what time they close at 9?
Right.
It would be 4 hours. It'd probably take an hour to get everybody to get their copies and leave.
Yeah. So
And they had a rule where you were not allowed to trade
right,
at midnight, right?
right.
So it would be an hour. I would hate to be that asshole to bring in a PlayStation to trade in to get a fucking game or whatever. What a douche.
Well, the one GameStop whatever.
Yeah.
That I always go to. They always would do like tournaments. There's a big store up in Davie.
The one near Target?
Yeah. No. Yes. Target? By Walmart.
In Davie by Walmart.
On University.
Shit, I don't know where that one is.
It's a big store. And they hold tournaments.
Where we did the 3D?
Yes.
The virtual reality shit?
So
that's a big one.
That's a big one. So they would do tournaments. And if you had something to trade in, they would take it before the game would sell. So you could go inside the store.
You still go there though?
Yeah.
Really? You travel all the way there?
If it's worth the game, I will, because if it's a big enough game, they do events. Like they give away swag and shit. I want a Mortal Kombat t-shirt.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. For Mortal Kombat trivia.
I mean, I like the store. They have good customers there. I mean, good customer
Service, yeah. It's worth the drive. And
it's right beside a Best Buy.
it's right beside a Best Buy, and it's got several restaurants. That's the other thing too. Like there's restaurants there, so you can go grab a beer.
A lot of fucking restaurants.
You can grab a beer, grab a burger, hang.
That's what we did.
Yeah,
Before we did that fucking line.
So it's not a bad. That one's not a bad gig. It's worth it. It's one of those things where, if it is a midnight release, I can drive up there 10 o'clock, go to a restaurant, have a burger, have a couple drinks, hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
It'd be worth it.
it's not like games run out anymore, so it's not like you have to be number one in line.
No, you just got to be patient.
I don't think that ever happens anymore.
No.
Right? I don't think you go and go, oh, we're all out.
No, I mean,
It used to, but not like that anymore.
no. Well, it's the pre-order was the guarantee back in the day, and
Which
then
is no.
but
reason
it's also easy. It's easier to mass produce things. Technology has allowed the ability to mass produce things at such a large quantity.
That's right. Cartridges was a real
But
pain in the
yeah,
ass.
no, I mean that was one of the reasons why Sony did so much better than Nintendo for the N64, because I think they said it's $30 or $20 to make one cartridge versus the $2 back then, or versus like the $2 that it took to make the CD.
It's ridiculous.
And that's why when PlayStation 2, like they were well funded for that system.
Of course. So, I mean, that's why people criticize them when they went back to cartridges for Nintendo Switch, but it hasn't.
It's like a
affected them.
USB now, so it's not.
It's more like an SD card.
yeah. So it's not what it was.
Yeah, and well, it's not super expensive, but it's still more expensive than a
Disc, absolutely.
disc.
With Far Cry, I continue to play it.
You still have it?
No, I
Turn
played
that shit in.
Yeah, no. I turned it in. I played more. I have a huge discrepancy with it, even though on our Reddit page they did not.
Nope, they
And-
did not. But if I knew we were going to get to that topic, I'd be having Reddit open right now.
So what had happened is I played Mario multiplayer with you, and I played multiplayer with George. And what it turns out is any progress that I achieved with either you or George did not carry over to my game.
Yeah, there was a couple of people who
Which-
really didn't give a shit.
But that because George and I did missions, and to do
Missions that you had not done.
right,
That sucks.
that's what I'm talking about.
Are old games like that though?
No, fuck no. Borderlands. If you completed a mission in Borderlands, it carried over.
Okay, but Borderlands.
Borderlands.
If
Was,
your game was, let's assume, 10 missions behind,
you still got those? Yeah, no,
okay, if you got, but wouldn't that ruin what would happen to the story?
Nothing.
When you went back to yours,
nothing.
it would just carry on from there. So those 10 missions that you were missing, they disappear because you
No,
carried on.
they're still there. Those would still be there. That being said, with those missions still being there, no, yes. I don't think story missions. I think side missions.
The side missions is that makes sense.
I don't think story missions. I think it
Because you
gave.
would have to do them to carry on.
I think it gave a warning saying like your missions won't. The player that you're playing with is too far ahead. Your missions won't carry over.
which is fine.
Right.
Well,
I didn't like.
I don't like that. I would
let me
hate to
tell
waste
you-
my time.
And let me tell you, we did a mission, because for those of you who don't know, Far Cry 5 is broken up into 3 areas.
The
And
three brothers,
two brothers and a sister.
the siblings, yeah.
I was focused on the brother in the south in my game. George was focused on the sister. And we did a mission.
That's funny. And I went west.
Yeah, you went to the other brother. George went to the sister, and he was fighting the sister. He was fighting a battle for the sister. And you go to the prison, and you're like fighting on the wall, and you're dropping bitches left and right. And it turns out that the one cop was actually still good. He wasn't bad.
I don't know anything, please. Oh, the sheriff in the
Yeah,
beginning.
he's good. He's not bad.
Oh, so it was only the dispatcher.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Well, that's for first 30 seconds. But anyways, so you do all this work. I did all this work. I'm talking, we played for a solid hour, and none of that carried over. And I was pissed.
And they should at
I
least give
was
a warning.
pissed. Fuck, was I pissed.
So you have to redo it. You still got the experience.
You got the experience. But even like, okay, so you know how
Yeah.
if you pick up a weapon, Weapons that you picked up don't carry over.
What?
So like, remember when I was like, oh, the bow and arrow, and I picked it up.
And then you went to your house, bow and arrow wasn't there.
Bow and arrow was not there.
Womp, womp, womp. They should do that when you open the...
That's yeah. So, but what did the people of Reddit had to say?
Let's see. Indominus Zero says, I don't mind it this way, the way it is. I'll help my friend and then go through and get all the perk magazines and money all over again. Then we have Ulrich 100 Drunk. He said, personally, I had a blast. Took it super serious playing through with my buddy on his game. Once we finished it and we jumped on mine, it was a race to see who could blow up more people. I mean, if you're going to do it, but they knew already. If you don't know, it sucks. It's hardly a new mechanic. I failed to see how it would hurt multiplayer.
Yeah, I don't want to go back and redo something.
No,
I
of course not. I wouldn't want to do it. That would fucking suck.
And that, like, when that happened, I took the game back.
Damn.
I was like, why I'm not gonna invest my time like that. Not in a rental.
Would you get it later on if it was on Black Friday?
Yeah, Black Friday, I'm getting it. It's already there. It's already on the list. I'm getting it.
You're getting it.
I'm getting it. Black Friday, I'm getting it. Yeah.
Are you done with your Black Friday games?
What do you mean?
Did you finish your Black Friday games?
Hell no.
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
You're accumulating these fucking games. Are you waiting for a Fallout or some shit?
No, I played, I got Injustice. Play that.
Okay.
I played Tekken. I played Tekken sporadically. Tekken's not
those
great.
Those don't count. Those don't have no end to it.
Resident Evil 7 I haven't picked up in a while. I have it, but I haven't picked it up.
You haven't finished it?
No, I haven't finished it. Mass Effect I recently put in. It's whatever. I played it a little bit. What else did I get?
Oh my God.
I got a bunch of games. But
I know you have a bunch. I'm not saying it's wrong to have a bunch of games. Black Friday's going to come here and you're just going to keep accumulating shit.
But I'm a high school teacher. I got summer, man. And
okay, so
and that's the other thing. Ready? I have summer, and then I'm gonna have my son, and I'm gonna have back surgery. So I'm just gonna be bedridden anyway. So it's gonna be me, my son, and my girlfriend, just playing video games. Like,
so we're gonna finish. We can eventually talk about the ending of Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Jesus, we haven't even talked about that.
Oh, it's okay.
It's not okay.
It is okay.
No, it's not okay. We can't even. I can't talk about anything about it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I have to bite my tongue every time I want to say something. You flip out. No.
In which,
for example,
the 2017 Game of the Year, Injustice 2. If you have not,
I'm not even going to fight it.
If you've not put in the system, if you've not turned it on recently, let me tell you what, Legendary Edition, awesome.
Wait a minute, it's in there? We got it?
No DLC characters, but they recap the levels of the characters. It now goes level 30.
Okay.
It was 20, now it's 30.
All right.
There's a ton of new gear for all the characters.
That's one thing I like.
For all the characters, they have a ton of new gear.
Holy shit.
The multiverse is crazy.
I think you showed me a Batman that was like fucking crazy.
Oh my God, my Batman right now is sick. It's... God... I love that fucking game, man.
Well, it's not the game of the year.
It's
good.
Evil Metal Gamers 2017 Game of the Year.
No, I'm not affiliated with that.
Make sure you go on, check it out. If you guys want, hit us up on the email at evilmetalgamers@gmail or hit us up on the Twitter. Why
are we doing this halfway? Why are we doing this?
That way they could join the guild.
Oh.
And get loot crates, because I got a bunch of loot crates for the guild. I got a bunch of them.
So I can go in there and open them?
Maybe. I don't know. You might have to like play every once in a while to get them. I don't know. I just know in the past couple days, my Bane went from level 20 to like 24 because it's hard. Holy shit, is it hard to level up a character. Once they're in that level 20 range, holy shit, is it hard to get them to the next level. There's so much XP in between.
There's always that trick you did.
No, I'm doing that trick too, and it's still...
Really? Even the CPU struggles?
It's not that it's struggling. There's so much experience in between to try to get. So yeah, man, I've been... Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
This is good that these companies are still taking care of taking care of the games and not forgetting about them.
I can only imagine what Mortal Kombat's going to get next year.
Yeah, we will see if they're going to announce Mortal Kombat. But like Ghost Recon, now they're going to add another season.
Ghost Recon Season 2.
Season 2. And
Year
they're
2.
adding 2 free updates. No.
Well, first and foremost, let's give them the bad pill. There's another $30 season pass, and people are a little bit upset. They go, I bought the season pass. Well, a season is literally that. It's a season.
Dude, you're fucking stupid. What are you, an idiot? When you buy Game of Thrones Season 1, does that mean you get the other 9, you fucker?
No, there's a $30 season pass. What the season pass gives you, I don't know. The number one thing that they're doing that I love in year 2, I rented it. It was whatever. The Ghost Recon was whatever. The one thing
you played it?
I rented it, yeah. I had it for like 3 days.
Is it good?
It's whatever. It's fun. Like, it would be fun as fuck multiplayer. Like, it's like imagine the Division in Bolivia when we're killing drug lords.
But there's
gear and all kinds of shit to get.
All right. How many people can you play at
4.
the same time in Division?
4.
Oh, so it's pretty much the same shit.
But this time you got vehicles and stuff.
Oh, God, I hope they have vehicles in New York.
So, in year 2, if you're not playing with a friend, you can have the NPCs playing. The biggest gripe that I had from the moment I put it in, you can only customize your character. You couldn't customize your NPCs. How your NPCs looked was how they looked. So if you wanted to make your guy all tactical, like, a ghillie suit or camouflage or something, you couldn't make your characters match him. They would be wearing whatever they're wearing.
Okay.
So that kind of takes away from the aesthetic of the game. Because
you're so picky.
Well, I mean, it was the number one thing requested. If you watch the video that Ubisoft put out, they go, year 2 is based off of all the comment message boards that everybody's put out.
They do listen
that was the number one thing, that you could not customize what your group looked like. You could put all this customization and everything into one character, but these other 3 characters that aren't really doing anything, you can't choose what they look like or what they do. You couldn't choose the weapons that they carried or anything.
That is kind of stupid. At least the weapons.
Nothing.
Because they got shitty weapons, then your team sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they let you do that in all the other Ghost Recons? You
I
had
don't know.
control of your group.
I don't know. So, yeah.
I'm sure they're going to fix that.
So, year 2, that comes out, I think the 10th. I could be wrong.
Probably the 10th. I don't know. I mean, I want to play Ghost Recon before I do something, before I play it and
It's not bad. It's pretty good.
And purchase. Like, I've just played Fortnite again. I give it another try. People think Fortnite is incredible. God, I don't see it. I don't see
the Battle Royale is incredible. I don't see
it. I don't
guys,
see it. I give it a shot. But
I don't see how this Battle Royale mode
is it Royal or Royale?
Whatever. I don't care. Whatever you want to call it, I don't see how it's that entertaining. I can see how it's entertaining for a bit, but to go in every single time and continue to play. And
it's multiplayer, Frank. It would be the same thing as how many times can you capture the fucking flag? Or not even, it doesn't even have to be Battle Royale. It could just be team versus team.
But at least
this is one of the things about I didn't understand about Halo.
But at least with the Call of Duty started it, and then it grew. Unlocking the weapons, getting new gear, and stuff along those lines. I think Overwatch is mentally mind-numbing, to say the least. And but at the same time, they still award you something for leveling up and for doing stuff.
Yeah,
I can't.
At least something positive came in there. Okay,
I can't see. I grasp the concept of I'm gonna get this gear and it's it's randomly put out, and it's the luck of the draw. And if you're that good of a character, you could survive with the bare minimum shit, and you can beat somebody who's...
That's Fortnite?
No, I'm talking PUBG.
Okay. PUBG doesn't give you shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
They just give you a shirt and pants.
I don't see what would keep you playing
Absolutely
100 times over. I don't see it.
This is what I would say. Once you finally win the top 100, why would you play after that? Like, I understand people keep playing and playing and playing because they want to be able to do that, accomplish the first, the whatever, the top of the mountain. But after that, why would you play it again? Why? Do they give you anything special? They don't give you shit for being number one. I guess they give you a bunch of money. But I think that's the reason people keep playing. They want to be able to accomplish. They can brag that they can say that they made it to the top 100. But that's it. I don't see anything else.
But then what?
Exactly. Then what? You don't get shit. There's no leveling. No nothing.
The entire reason why things like Injustice, Ghost Recon, The Division, Titanfall, Rainbow Six, and I keep repeating these, and I go back to, once again, still in the top 10 game most sold in a month, Grand Theft Auto 5. They at least give you something new to get to keep the game going.
I mean, they're losing people, but then Fortnite is gaining it. And Fortnite doesn't give you shit. I don't get it. I don't understand.
But it goes back to, I see games when they're a fad. Pokemon Go. Everybody was all about Pokemon Go. I'm like, guys, it's fucking dumb.
And now it's
great.
gone.
And now it's gone. Fidget spinners. Oh my God, no, it's stupid.
That was stupid.
But it was there.
God.
All of it has something.
You know, somebody's listening to this podcast and has a spinner in their under, like, fuck you.
But that's
okay. All right, so Marvel Spider-Man finally release date
September 7th.
September 7th. I mean, is that normal? September?
That's the perfect release date. I was saying.
Isn't it October, like when they release every?
No. The October, that's suicide. It's video game suicide. You have Call of Duty and you have Red Dead Redemption coming out in the same month. That is video game suicide.
Okay, I guess you're right. You don't want to go against Red Dead.
That's $180 to spend.
It's too much money.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's what that.
But that Spider-Man looks amazing, and I'm not gonna finish it before something else comes out. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, no, I feel in a month you'd finish it. You'd beat it. You wouldn't finish it. Apparently, they got a ton of costumes.
I heard it's like a Grand Theft Auto in Spider-Man.
Huge.
It's huge. Like, they actually managed to be able to get New York City.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a disappointment, though. And
apparently there's an Avengers Tower in the game.
No. Oh my God. If the other characters showed up, that would be cool too.
DLC, baby. That's what that's for.
I mean, Iron Man at least.
DLC, that's what that's for.
We will see.
So September 7th. Mark your calendar there, kiddos.
So you were going to say something about Hitman?
Hitman. IO Interactive. Is it IO Interactive?
IO Interactive.
IO Interactive. They found a new partner. It used to be Square Enix, and Square Enix let them go, and they're now going to Warner Brothers. I like Warner Brothers Studios. They and that sounded really stupid. I like them. Their studios for games. They make Mortal Kombat,
Batman.
They do the Batman series, and they did the Mad Max game, which, for all you lucky kids out there who haven't played Mad Max, it is the PSN free game of the month from month of April. So go ahead and check that out.
That's a big game. Free.
It's free and it's fun. It's not great. It's not.
It's not bad either.
No,
it's a fucking good game. I would say it's a AAA.
No, it's a AAA title. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
it's an 8 out of 10, and that's being nice.
No, that's not bad. 8 out of 10 is not bad.
No, that's being nice though. I can see how some people be like, "Oh, this is dumb," but
It's fucking free.
yeah, it's
Eat
great.
shit and die if you're gonna complain.
I loved the Mad Max game, but so IO Interactive got picked up by Warner Brothers, so I'm excited. I think they'll be able to.
They also do Shadow of War.
Oh yes, I knew they did another really good game. Well,
Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor was great. Shadow of War, womp womp womp. Talk about an early release.
As long as they don't put loot boxes on Hitman, we should be fine.
What about loot boxes in Shadow of War there, buddy?
I guess they caved too, and they took it all out.
You and this caving thing,
They cave. Just stick to it.
don't stick to, or you fix, or you fix
it.
the problem.
Okay, yes, you should fix the problem, but don't take it all out completely. You.
The loot crate,
The point of the. I understand what you're saying, but the point of the negotiation, you can't just do. Listen, whoever was the asshole who invented the customer's always right is fucking wrong. Because if you do it too much like that, people take advantage. I still think they do take advantage.
But once again, we've had this conversation. Loot crates in a
Yes.
game. It's
So change it around.
no, but the thing is the idea of a loot crate in a game like Shadow of War or
Shadow of War was to help you win.
right. That's where
Where it's wrong, yes.
right. So you can't sit there and say they caved because it's wrong to have. That is wrong to have. It's not like there was customization. It wasn't
They
like
could have changed it.
to what? There wasn't
To
anything there.
cosmetics.
No, there's no cosmetics in the game.
They could have changed it for weapons and stuff. The way they were doing it is they were changing the.
I'd be
the loot
pissed.
crate would
No,
give
man.
you-
I'd be pissed.
It wasn't. Well, what did they give you? It was like better army or some shit like
Yeah.
that. They give you better soldiers and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and it would help you. But in my opinion, they could have done it for weapons and stuff like that.
But once again, you're still playing. You're still paying to win. That's
You're right,
that's
you're
yeah,
right, you're
so
right.
so
Like,
your
like,
so your
I-
argument's is a moot point.
They could have changed it around. They shouldn't have just taken it all out.
No, they
I'm
should have
tell-
taken it out. The loot crates and
I'm
pay to
telling
win.
you, Frank. If we start like that, these big babies are gonna get to find other things they complain about, and then before you know it,
I have yet to see anybody complain about a shark card in Grand Theft Auto.
you give it. I'm telling you, this is
you-
the beginning. Customers are oh, okay. Now we got them here. Let's do another thing. I'm telling you.
This is where you don't know what you're talking about in the concept of you're lumping everything into one giant product. You can't sit there and say that they're going to come after Grand Theft Auto now when Grand Theft Auto is literally coming up on year 5. Year 5.
They didn't go after Grand Theft Auto. They didn't go after Rockstar. But now it'll be okay. So we know that
Why haven't they gone after Overwatch?
Overwatch is cosmetics.
Okay, so but why haven't they gone after them?
Because it's cosmetics.
Okay, so
we were
that's
just
what-
talking about. What I'm saying is they could have just changed it to cosmetics. They just got rid of it altogether.
But there's not cosmetics.
They could have made it into cosmetics.
But
Just
there's
change
not
it-
a cosmetic to begin with.
Frank,
You would have to
WB caved. Now, next time they do something, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to do the same thing.
You're saying that they're caving, and I'm telling you that there's a viable reason. You're saying that they're caving.
Yeah, because-
No, you're saying that they're caving like they were making a good product.
No,
That's not. Yes, that's what that is. If you're saying that they're caving by definition, as an English teacher, by you saying
caving means what?
they're giving in to something that they believe in.
Yeah,
If ready here, if your girlfriend goes vegan
oh God,
and she wants you to go vegan, and you sit there and don't do it because you don't want to do it. You don't want to go vegan,
I don't
right?
wanna go vegan.
You don't want to go vegan.
Yes.
But she continues to pressure you, and you don't want to do it.
who are we talking about?
But at the end of the day, you cave. You're going against something that you want to do.
Yeah, and I cave, right?
That's caving.
Yes, I cave. I go, you know what? I'll go vegan. And then she says, I got him now. I feel that we should just join a fucking cult.
No, that's
and then
that's
she already knew I caved for one thing. What stopped her from me?
But once again,
what does it stop my girlfriend from saying let's join a cult? I'll probably cave too because I already caved for one thing. I gave up what I believed in. It's a business, Frank.
But it's not a good business model.
It is not. So don't do it for the next one, but don't take it out of the game. You already added it in there. If the customer doesn't like it, see, this is the difference. You don't, unlike EA, because EA, they were kind of forcing you to do it because they would give you 40 hours before you could get Darth Vader. Am I wrong? For one character. In the Shadow of War, you didn't have to. You could play the whole game and not touch that shit.
Right.
So then why did you take it out? Just leave it there.
But it wasn't doing them any, because the thing is they have to continue to pay somebody to generate that. That's something that you have to do online.
So you're saying that they caved because it would be better for them financially?
Yes.
Okay, so then that's different.
That's
different.
That's
different. But in that perspective, they didn't. If you're saying that financially it's costing them money to have it there, then I understand. But my opinion is, if it's not affecting them financially and the customer is not forced to do it, then you don't have to take it out.
No.
The customer can do it if they want to.
But nobody. But
I can pay for loot boxes on Overwatch.
But nobody was bitching about the
people bitch about the loot box.
People about
Overwatch.
But people bitch about everything.
Exactly. Okay, but I'm saying, in this situation with Shadow of Mordor, I feel that it wasn't affecting players. You didn't need. You could play the entire game and not do it.
But that was.
You see what I'm saying? The difference between
No. But if you read the article, they felt that the loot boxes were
pointless.
Not just pointless, but it took away from their game.
I don't see how though.
No.
Do it.
No, but that's what they're saying. They're saying it took away from the game. It took away from the experience. It was a bad business model to begin with. The people said by you simply being able to purchase the best characters and just build your army through money, you're losing a concept of the game that makes the game great.
Absolutely.
And that was one of their overall reasons for getting rid of the loot box.
Okay. So it wasn't that people were complaining about it.
No.
So then there's no caving to be done.
Right.
People weren't after them.
Right. No, there wasn't. But EA has so far been the definitive problem with the loot boxes, and that just goes back to greed. And I keep telling you, the business model of greed won't get you anywhere.
It won't. It will not. But like I said,
because guess what? I like the Need for Speed games, and when I found out that you generate random loot boxes to level up your cars to get better performance parts for your cars, like it's randomized, I was like, fuck this game. I was really looking forward to it too because it played a lot like Burnout.
I feel that there was a time where you would bitch about something and the companies would say, then don't do it. Oh, go fuck yourself. Oh, we'll change it for the next game. But it is a bad. It is. I agree. It's a bad business. But I mean, I feel like I would have more respect to a company if they stick to it. I mean, nobody likes the loot boxes for Overwatch. Nobody likes it. Why the fuck would I pay $10 for? I think it's $10. You get 11 loot boxes, and you might not get what you want. It's insane, right? It's gambling. But if enough people complain, I don't think Blizzard would cave. Blizzard would say, "Don't buy them. Don't fucking buy them. You don't want it, don't buy them," because there are still some people buying them.
I feel.
Look, let's go back to the topic we were talking about before we started recording. Blockbuster caved to the customer, which led to their demise. If they would have never taken the fucking late fees off, they would still have money to have come up with a different business plan for the company to stay alive. Instead, by taking away their main source of money, because too many people bitched about it, they did not have money to keep up with the times. When Netflix came around, they had They didn't have the budget to come up with. I mean, they could have if they had late fees at the time that I almost said Nintendo, that Netflix went streaming. Blockbuster could have made a streaming company. Yes or no? They could have had a streaming company and still be alive. But what did they do? They go, oh, let's please the customer and take away our 80% income to survive because they caved to the customer. And then what happened? They charged them only $1. Remember? It was $1 for restocking fee. And people still bitched. You cannot stop the customer from bitching.
No.
Okay, the next Star Wars game might not have loot boxes, and I guarantee you, because they already got what they wanted, they will find some reason to fucking complain on EA. You don't think so? The customers will find something to bitch at?
Or they can
specifically
make a good
at
game.
EA. They can make a good game, but I'm still telling you, people will find something.
Battlefield 1 was light years better than Call of Duty.
Of course.
So,
I'm just saying, people already know now. EA will crumble. They know it. And they will, next time there's something they want to bitch about, I'm not disagreeing that the loot boxes were good. I think it was shitty. And I'm not disagreeing that customers had a right to complain. I'm just saying now the customer has EA by the balls. I'm telling you, they have him by the balls. Next time they want to bitch about something, whether it's I don't like the fucking pants my character's wearing, and that goes into, because this is the world we live in now. Somebody bitches about, I'm making this up. I don't like that. Oh, perfect example. I don't like that my character is not a female lead. And then you put that on Twitter and somebody tweets that and retweets it. It'll be too late. Before you know it, you have 100 million people complaining that the main character should have been a female. EA might crumble and remake the fucking game with a female character because they're afraid they're going to lose money. I don't disagree that people have the right to complain about loot boxes. I'm just saying that by doing what the customer does, it's not going to stop the customer from bitching. It's not. They're going to find something else to bitch about. They will. That's what customers do. Yes or no?
yeah.
They find things to complain about. People didn't like that GameStop gives you very little money for your trades, and people bitch and complain. Has GameStop changed it?
At times they do, but no.
They don't, because if you start giving them more money for what they get, what stops them from complaining for more and more? And before you know it, you're giving them what the game is worth.
Well,
what they traded in.
But I mean, at the same time, by them nickel and diming you, it keeps other smaller places like I still talk about CD Trader.
CD Trader's awesome.
CD Trader
they have Nintendo Switch stuff.
He gives you a nice chunk of change for your product.
Yes. I'm just
but that's what has kept him alive, and that's what kept him afloat.
Yeah. But Frank, I'm not disagreeing with you. Everything that EA did was absolutely wrong. I'm just saying this is not going to stop the customer. Now, gamers know EA can do whatever I want. You get enough people, they're going to bitch about something else. What's their next game coming out? I can't even think of what the fuck their next game is.
Madden.
Who knows? They might bitch about Madden.
That's it. That's really it.
Isn't that it? Really? They have nothing coming out?
No, they got Madden.
They killed Mass Effect.
No, they have Madden, and they'll have FIFA, and
that's it. Sports stuff.
Anthem's got pushed back to 2019. They have their open world Star Wars game.
We'll see. We will see. I guarantee you they'll bitch about something. Because that's what people do these days. They just fucking... I'm telling you, you think this would have happened if Twitter wasn't around? It would have spread worldwide? No way. Not even a million years. If we had Twitter in the 90s when Super Nintendo took blood away from Mortal Kombat, we would have gotten blood. We would have gotten it.
No way. Nintendo wouldn't have caved.
Oh, I think so. They would have caved big time.
Nintendo has never. Nintendo has said it 1,000,001 times. We are a family entertainment system.
You know what?
And that's why
You're right.
That's why I was a Sega kid.
You're
that's
right.
why I was a Sega kid.
You're right. Because people bitched about the Wii U, and they stuck to it. They're like, "Fuck you." We're not we're not taking it away. And they kept with it. They stuck with it. Anyway, that was actually a good conversation. So what games did you play? Did you play anything other than
Far Cry 5 and Injustice 2, baby.
I mean, I finished Batman, The Evil Within finally. And listen, kids, if you want to see a cool Joker, I thought this Joker was amazing. And I can't give much away without Frank getting upset that I'm saying too much, but
You mean by you spoiling a game?
I'm not trying to spoil. I'm just saying I'm trying to find something to say about the game. It is great. It's a great story. If you haven't played Evil Within, play it. You get to see the Telltale's version of the Joker, which is pretty cool because they changed pretty much the universe completely. So
they changed it on the last one.
Yeah, they changed it. Like Thomas Wayne was a crook.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Sorry.
That was huge, man. Like I played that entire game. Like, what the fuck? You ain't got shit on me, bitch. I'm Batman. And then that pipe bomb happened. I was like, oh fuck me.
Yeah, but god damn it. All I can say is, without giving away too much, when you fight the Joker, it is an awesome fight. That's about it. I can't give much other than that. You guys should know by now how Telltale game fights are. It's really cool. So I do recommend it. If you get a chance, play it. Listen to it. It's a great story. It's very well written. It is Telltale. I'm never upset with Telltale games. I think the last one that I was actually bored of was Game of Thrones.
No way. I love the Game of Thrones.
Okay. It was all right.
It's good.
Out of all of them, which one would you say is the weakest? Don't take too long.
I'm guessing Guardians of the Galaxy.
God, I haven't played that one.
That's why I'm saying it's the weakest.
Really?
Because
I saw a discount on it. I wanted to get it.
No drive to play it whatsoever.
Oh, so you haven't played it either?
No, but I have no drive.
It is the only Telltale games I haven't played.
Right. What is that saying?
What's the next one that's coming out? The
Wolf Among Us.
Oh my god, that's gonna be amazing.
That's gonna be awesome.
I want that so bad. I'm gonna go see Ready Player tomorrow, so I'll let you know next week what I thought about the movie.
Ready Player One.
Hey, I'm still gonna watch it. Whatever. What? Stop that. Stop that. Look at all this shit I have to edit now.
Spielberg in 2018 is in the 2000s one of the most overrated directors.
What was the last movie he did before that? Didn't he do Spies? Something about Spies?
He did The Post and did Bridge of Spies.
Bridge of Spies, I heard, was good. It was nominated for Academy Award.
Then what did he do?
I don't know.
Did the BFG.
What the fuck is... Oh, the giant one?
And then
did he direct that?
Yeah.
Or
he directed that.
It was
and
terrible.
The Adventures of Tintin. He directed that.
Frank, are you sure he directed
War
that?
Dogs.
And he introduced produced it?
Trust me, dude.
One of those Steven Spielberg presents like Animaniacs?
No. He did Spielberg. Spielberg in the 2000s has only had like 4 good movies since 2000.
What?
Yeah, here, do it.
Nah, I believe you.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that. I also played Mr. Shifty. Am I saying
Real
that right?
quick, I'm on the EA official website. Do you want to know the games that they have coming soon?
Yeah, go for it.
Anthem, early 2019. That's it.
What? That's it?
That's the only thing they got on their website.
They probably... All right, so what did I play? Mr. Shifty. Have you ever played that game?
Nope.
I actually had a lot of fun with Mr. Shifty. What do you call the camera angle from the top?
Overhead?
Overhead. It's an overhead game. If I had to describe Mr. Shifty, I would say is, remember Kung Fu from when we were kids in the 80s? Nintendo? Atari? No, I don't think it was an Atari. Nintendo. Kung Fu.
Yeah, on Nintendo?
And Nintendo, NES, Kung Fu.
When you would run and you had like 2 moves?
That's it, yeah. Remember? And
Yeah.
it was all, you would get a certain bad guy, and then each level would have another stronger bad guy.
Right.
And you would go floors. Each floor would get harder and harder. Remember that? Mr. Shifty is like that. You only got 2 moves. I would combine. It's like the child of Nightcrawler and Kung Fu got together and they created Mr. Shifty. He can teleport like Nightcrawler. So you only got two moves. You have the punching and the teleportation.
Okay.
You don't teleport too far. You only teleport probably. I mean, I'm thinking game wise. I mean, if I have to go monitor, it's inches. If you were in his shoes, it's probably a foot.
Right.
Okay, so no, not a foot. Maybe 5 feet. So the game is an overtop game, and you follow Mr. Shifty around different floors, and you got guys that have the handguns, and you got guys with machine guns, you got guys with shotguns, you got the big guy that can hit you with one punch and kill you, and the whole game is like Kung Fu. One hit, you kill.
Okay.
So you have to try to maneuver your the whole game is like just somebody. It's like a spy game or something, and you're in the building trying to get some fucking thing you have to steal from this building from some bad guy, and you have a girl that talks to you like you know, the guy in the van. You ever heard that from Dane Cook, the guy in the van, who goes like, "Give me a second while I hack this."
Yeah.
Just give me a second. That's what she is. Or Spider-Man. The guy says the guy in the chair.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's her guy in the chair, and she tells you where to go and stuff. And you all have to do is just try to get through the levels. You got lasers that you have to try to dodge. You have, and it's all one hit. One hit, you're dead. So it's actually really cool. The controllers can be kind of crazy at first because you have to be you have a little circle. That little circle is showing you where you're going to teleport. So if you teleport, if you're looking forward, but the circle is facing somewhere else, you're going to teleport there. So you don't want that. You have to try to maneuver it where the circle is facing where you really want to go. And sometimes it could be confusing and you're pushing the button, you're teleporting the wrong way, which you don't want to do that. But it's very simple. The graphics are okay, but you could punch people through walls. You can punch people through bookcases, and you see the books fly over. You can punch people through windows, and they fall off the building, and they go, "Oh!" The only thing I would criticize about this game needed more violence with blood. I'm telling you, why didn't they put blood in this game is beyond me, because he does some awesome moves where he punches you, and I mean, he'll grab a pole and hit you with it. Blood would have made it a little bit cooler,
Right.
but it's more puzzle too. Like you'll go into a room that has 10 bad guys, and they're all aiming at the door, you know, and you can do something to teleport somewhere else and then fight them at a time, or you have a special move that's like a level that goes up and everything slows down, so you can go and punch them faster, or you can hit a button and laser or kill all of them and stuff like that. But it is actually really fun, and each floor you go higher, it gets tougher. More bad guys. The guys with the shotgun are a lot harder. Like with the guys with the machine guns are a lot harder to teleport away from, and then you could also teleport in front of a bad guy and then have somebody aim, because you can see the laser sighting on the bad guys. So you can get in front of one of the bad guys, have the other guy put laser sight at you, and then teleport out of the way, and that guy will shoot the other guy. It's really fun. It's so simple. I mean, I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's a very simple game, but it's free with Twitch Prime. So if you guys have Prime, go into Twitch and you can get the game for free. It's for free, guys. You'll have a bunch of fun. I don't know if you can get it for PS4, but Twitch Prime, you definitely get it for free for PC. It is, like Frank says, hella fun.
Heyo.
Ew. So that would be my recommendation. I played also Same World Dig 2. I think I said that right. Steam World Dig 2. I didn't play much of it. That's more of a combination of Metroid with Dig Dug and Rayman. The game is drawn like Rayman. It's all cartoony like. And then it's like Dig Dug. Remember Dig Dug?
Yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't know what Dig Dug are, you're too fucking young. You just fucking dig into a whole like mole.
And then you had a pump.
Yeah, it's all sideways. It's all sideways. You even have a self-destruct. Didn't Bomberman have that?
Think so.
Like if you got stuck, you could self-destruct and then start all over. You could do that here too. I didn't play much. I only played like maybe 20 minutes, but that's kind of fun. And then it has like Metroid where you have to go around and look for some things to level up, and then you get a new move and stuff like that. So for now, that seems good. It's got great reviews. Fucking fantastic. It's got like a 9 to 10 anywhere else. That one is also free with Twitch Prime. So if you get a chance, play it. And I also played Devil May Cry, the HD series. And for what I've seen, other than 60 frames per second, you get a shadow. That's about it. I think the original one didn't have shadow.
I don't know.
It was, remember games had the circle.
The circle.
Underneath this. This is the only thing I saw that is different. Other than that, it's the same fucking game. And it aged pretty well. For a game that came out 2002. It has aged pretty well.
No. 2001.
Yeah, and I only played one. I didn't play the other two. I remember the 3 was the hardest one. 3 was a fucking bitch.
I don't know.
His brother was a total fucking asshole to kill. That's one of the few games where I threw my controller against the wall. Fucking part 3, man. Part 3 was really tough to play. So that's about it that I played. Sorry, I took out your time.
No.
Looks like I'm boring you, sir.
No. I'm setting up my next thing.
Okay, go ahead. What's the next thing?
Talking about that wonderful production company that you love to go and see the movies and it makes you happy and giddy and all that fun stuff.
Porn?
Because you're gonna
Brazzers?
DC and your favorite little buddy, the Flash. So apparently
I hate that Flash. I hate him so much.
So apparently the new movie's not gonna be Flashpoint. They're going to take concepts from Flashpoint, but they're not going to call it Flashpoint. They're going to make a completely original title.
Why are you doing that?
Because
everybody knows Flashpoint.
Because it's DC.
But if everyone knows Flashpoint,
yeah, it's DC.
Why are you taking oh my God? Let's not call it Marvel Avengers: The Civil. Let's not call it Civil War. Let's just change it. Let's call it Avengers World War. What the fuck? Oh my God, that's so stupid. Why are they doing that? That doesn't make just. I want to hear a funny story. This is for some of my coworkers that actually listen to the podcast. I had one coworker. We all hang out in a break room where there's over 40 people, and this kid, he's 20. He said out loud that Ben Affleck was his favorite Batman.
Did he get punched in the face?
People fucking flipped the shit, and then this joke carried on the whole night. He said I'm not gonna say his name, but he said that Ben Affleck's Batman physically matches the body. He kept on digging himself.
Did he not see Christian Bale?
He said his body matches the cartoon style. So then we said, so what you're saying is that you like Ben Affleck's body, right? And that turned out to this big, huge thing where people were saying, oh, he likes his pecs. And before, when a story starts off and then by the end of reaches the last, people were saying he was like gay for Ben Affleck and that he liked his pecs. And the poor kid, he was like, no, that's not what I said. And oh, man. Oh, my God. And every time somebody said it, did you know Victor? Oh, I said his name. Likes Ben Affleck's body in Batman. And people were like, Ben Affleck was your favorite Batman? What? Go kill yourself. People were telling him to jump inside an airplane's engine.
Oh, that's what I would have said.
Like, what is wrong with you? And then we would say, Christian Bale was pretty good. He's like, no, I don't like Christian Bale. I think he was too skinny. It's like, oh, so his body wasn't appealing enough for you, was it? And oh my God. Well, if he's still there when I go back to work.
Does he think Jared Leto was the best Joker too?
Oh my. I should have asked him. I was like, what's wrong with you? Why would you say that? He said that. And then another guy backed him up. He says, no, Ben Affleck was pretty good. You know which Batman I didn't like? The one from So this guy was backing him up, and he said, "You know which Batman I really hated? The Batman from Batman versus Superman." And we were like, "Dude, that's Ben Affleck." And then he looked at the guy and goes like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I guess he wasn't sure who Ben Affleck was, but when he realized it's the guy from Batman vs. Superman, he's like, "Are you fucking stupid? I was talking about Batman from Batman Begins." He had no one to support him.
No.
I was like, this is about 40 people.
Oh, by the way, I read something else. So more and more is coming out about Zack Snyder's
Why?
Justice League.
Why?
Because he wants to talk about it because it didn't get released. Talks about what...
Oh, Jesus.
I threw up a little bit.
Oh, God.
Talks about Batman. And
Yeah.
the reason why Batman has sex. And the reason why Batman has sex is
What?
because... the reason why...
What?
The reason why Batman has sex is because it's like a drug to him that helps him forget about the pain. And that's his only reason that Batman ever has sex. So that's why he sleeps with all kinds of supermodels and stuff. He uses women as like...
That's what Zack Snyder said?
Yep.
No, man. At the end of the day, Batman is a guy. What? He just wants to get laid.
Well, I think
He has to also keep up with the
I think Christian Bale did the best thing where he really wasn't interested in people or women or anything. He just pretended to be. He played the role.
But I'm sure Batman sleeps with girls. One, he's a guy, and two, he has to give the portrayal of a millionaire playboy.
Right.
You're not going to tell me. I don't care what you say. There's nobody in the world that says they don't like sex, even if it's Batman. Even if you have psychological damage. Okay.
Well, no, but I mean,
I think he has sex because he wants to have sex, and then he uses them. Well, he puts to it. He's a detective. He says, "Well, I have to be a millionaire playboy. I have to give that persona. So, and I want to get laid."
But I think he's more about sleeping with Selena or Talia or
Yes,
he needs
yes,
people who are on his level.
Yes, it's true, but that's not. He went too deep into that. Why is he thinking about that anyway?
Because he's Zack Snyder, and that's what he thinks about.
He thinks about Ben Affleck having sex. I'm sure Victor too. Oh God.
So, going from really, really, really bad to really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro, my buddy, also best friends with
To my Spanish people, he said Guillermo del Toro.
he's also best friends with Hideo Kojima. Shout out to Hideo.
I can't pronounce that right. I just say it like him, Hideo Kojima.
Guillermo just got a big deal. He got a real big contract where he's going to put together a team of people to write. He's going to write. He's going to direct. He's going to produce a universe all of his own that is based in this realm of horror, science fiction, and fantasy, similar to that of The Shape of Water and Pan's Labyrinth, in which Fox Searchlight is going to pay him a nominal fee for.
But he's gonna make them.
He's going to work with them.
So it's a universe where everything's connected.
Kind of, sort of, yes. It's Fox. He's going to.
I love that.
It says he's going to develop a slate of genre movies. So I'm guessing they're going to be connected. I mean, if you look at, if memory serves me right, Devil's Backbone, Chronos, and Pan's Labyrinth, to a certain degree, they connect. If memory serves me right.
Devil's Backbone. Which was the other one?
Chronos and Pan's Labyrinth.
What the fuck is Chronos? I've never heard of that. What's that one?
Yeah.
What's that movie?
It was one of his earlier films.
Are you serious? I've never even heard of that shit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, now there's something I have to watch. Chronos.
But that's what he said. So he's got this really big deal, and it will be a mix of productions written, produced, and directed by the filmmaker. So he's working collaboratively. So he's got his own little universe that he's going to be working on. And I'm guessing he's going to pull some people together, which it will not surprise me if he's pulling people left and right that Kojima finally gets his directorial debut to make a movie.
I mean,
that wouldn't surprise me
God
one bit.
help me, that would be amazing. If he actually manages to get him to make a movie,
Yeah, why not? What is he doing after Death Stranding?
he has to do a horror film. If it's gonna be in Guillermo's.
No,
world.
it's fantasy or science fiction. He can do anything.
Oh, I see here. You got Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Drood, Fantastic Voyage, Monster, and Nightmare Alley.
What are you talking about?
These are all movies he's making. Pinocchio. Oh, you know that's gonna be dark.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of movies he's making. The Witches, The Haunted Mansion. So I guess these are movies within that world, within that.
No, this is a completely new thing.
Crimson Peak. I haven't seen. Did you see that?
I didn't see that one.
He also did The Strain. The Strain had a little bit of him.
Yeah,
there.
certain times. Well, he wrote the book.
Oh, there it is. Chronos, 1993.
Yeah. It's a foreign film. It's a Spanish film.
Yo, I need to see this. What is this?
Yeah. You're welcome.
Is it a vampire movie?
You're welcome.
I got to watch this movie. You're welcome. He did Mimic?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know he did Mimic.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Anyway, what was I going to say? That's about it. You got anything else?
That's all I got for this week. Next week, I got some games that I'm going to jump into. Batman's one of them.
I need you
Walking Dead Season 3, a New Frontier, I think it's called. I got that.
Wait a minute.
I downloaded that one.
Oh, you downloaded it. Let's talk about that. I already played that.
So I got that.
Do me a favor. Can you go and watch at least the first 3 episodes of Rick and Morty?
Yes, I will do that.
Watch the first 3 episodes because
Gotcha.
I just discovered this show, guys, and it's probably one of the best shows I've seen in a long time. I mean, I already binged season 1 and 2. I'm about to jump in season 3, and it's pure genius. Pure genius. Oh my God. How did I never notice this show? I almost want to buy the virtual reality Rick and Morty. I think it has it for the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Is it on the PlayStation?
I've been told several times I need to watch it, and I forget. Like, I forget it. It's one of those things, like, I want to do it. I just forget that it exists. And then by the time I get to it, it's going to be like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
This show, that guy reminds me, Rick. First of all, I like that he's Hispanic. Rick Sanchez, I think it is, or Vasquez. I don't know what it is. But he reminds me of you a lot because he talks and burps a lot. Listen to me, Morty. What you got to do is you got to... He does it the whole... Get used to that. He does that the whole episode. He burps a lot. He's a pure genius, but he burps when he talks. And it was like, that's Frank right there.
Well, I'm always drinking stuff whenever I'm doing the podcast.
I think he has acid reflux and he needs to go see a doctor about that. Like that. But it's great. Please watch it. And we'll talk about that. Well, at least watch the first 3 episodes if you can. Try to get to the pilot. Because I know a lot of people... The pilot was great. I would have fucking signed immediately when I saw the pilot. I was like, done. Anyway, that's about it for the show. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. We are almost at 200 followers at
on
Twitter.
the Twitter. Hey,
what the fuck is going on?
We're big in Istanbul. We are.
I'm very happy. Thank you guys for listening. I mean,
198 officially as of right now.
198. That's actually really cool for a bunch of guys. I'm hoping that we can hit 1,000 by the end of 2018. That would make me so happy. But thank you so much. If you guys want to follow us at Twitter at Evil Metal Gamers, I mean literally at Evil Metal Gamers in Twitter. You can always email us at evilmetalgamers@gmail.com. Give us your input, how much you hate us. We love that. Please follow us. Subscribe at iTunes, Evil Metal Gamers at iTunes, at Google Play. We post our episodes every week.
Be sure to join us on the Evil Metal Gamers 2017 Game of the Year, Injustice 2. Join our guild.
Join our guild. We are in Discord. We have Reddit. We're everywhere. We're trying to do our best. We love this. We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Shout out to Mr. Tokyo, who still doesn't talk to us.
Shout out to Tokyo. All right, guys.
Love, peace, and happiness.